Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So the amount of leaks for the next Battlefield game is just crazy. My previous video was about leaks. The video before that was about leaks. And this video is about even more leaks. We have the date for the next playtest. We have possible Gunsmith leaks for the next Battlefield game. We've got leaks about the AH-64E Apache loadout. There are leaks about having a server browser and possible patches for soldiers, stuff like that, you know. So there are so many things to talk about in this video. I don't want to waste any more time. Just remember to subscribe to the channel and also like this video if it was helpful. Do make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about the next Battlefield game with all the leaks that have come out and with all the things you know right now about the next game. And without further ado, guys, let's just get started and go into the video, see what we've got here. So for the next playtest, we have a screenshot from, I guess, Discord, and there's someone basically saying the next Friday since the beginning of Battlefield Labs, and someone asks what time does it start, and they say 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. But according to the description of this picture, the date for the next Battlefield Labs playtest is Friday, April 4th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. CET for the Europe test and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the North America test. So we're only a few days away for the third playtest of the next Battlefield game. The recent leaks about the playtest dates have always been legit, I would say. So honestly, I'm just going to say this is probably legit. We're going to have to wait and see, but we know for a fact that leaks will come out just a few hours after the playtest. So we're basically waiting until Friday, April 4th to see if there is leaked videos and stuff like that, new info coming out and all those kind of stuff. Then we'll be able to confirm. But for now, we have a date and that's all we've got. So that was just a date, but we have very interesting stuff here. Basically, all these are leaks on the Battlefield subreddit, and we're going to take a look at them one by one. In my opinion, the more important one here is the possible Gunsmith that we're going to have in the next game. You guys probably know the requests for Gunsmith for something like Delta Force, that's what the community wants probably, have been so high. And I'm guessing that they are finally implementing this in the game. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So this is basically data mined from the playtest client. It says definitions, lots, underlying weapons. You've got accessory rails. You've got ammo, barrel, base. I don't really know what that means. Bottom rail attachment, which is supposed to be under barrel, but it seems not. Camo. We've got charm, ergonomic, folded iron sights, global underline SPO, which I have no idea what that stands for. We have iron sight, left rail attachment, which most of the times is used to attach some sort of flashlight, magazine, muzzle device. So it's probably like the length of your muzzle and what you put on that muzzle. For example, it's going to be a muzzle brake, a compensator, a suppressor, or whatever. We've got optic rails. We've got right rail attachment, secondary sight, which is probably something like a magnifier, if I'm correct. The sight itself, sticker primary, sticker secondary, so you can put stickers on your weapons. We've got stock, we've got top rail attachment, and under barrel attachment. So under barrel attachment and bottom rail attachment, I do believe they have to be the same thing, but I'm not really sure. If you guys have any idea about this, do make sure to comment down below, let me know. According to this leak, if this is legit, we are going to have some sort of Gunsmith in the next game. Now, I'm not really against having a Gunsmith, regardless of not having it in Battlefield games, but having a Gunsmith to a degree like Delta Force, in my opinion, is just a waste of time for Battlefield, because Delta Force's Gunsmith was working in a way that it promoted using only the meta attachments, grinding to unlock a certain attachment, put it on the weapon, and then the weapon is kind of godlike, and there's no recoil, there's no spread. I don't really want it to be that much over the top. I want it to be something normal. In Delta Force, I remember you could transform an AK platform weapon into an AR, literally. So you shouldn't really be able to do something like that in Battlefield game. In my opinion, it should be way more simplified but practical at the same time. So that, in my opinion, has to be the mindset. However, we also have the leaked loadout of the AH-64E Apache. Let's take a look at that and see what we've got here. For the pilot, we've got the primary APKWS and Hydra 70HE, and also the Zuni rockets. So 3 primaries. For the secondary is said to be Stinger and TOW. I don't really know what they mean by Stinger, but it's probably some sort of guided missile, because we know that Stinger is a shoulder-launched anti-air missile. It has nothing to do with a secondary pilot attachment. But again, I do believe that's a guided missile, and we also have the TOW as a secondary weapon. However, for the equipment 1, we've got flares, obviously. Equipment 2, we've got emergency damage control, which in my opinion is something like the repair system of Battlefield 2042. 2, where you just repair a small portion of the health of that helicopter or ground vehicle, whatever it is. It's just a name that's changed, nothing more. For equipment 2, we also have the ground target detection, so you can equip only one. Either it's going to be the emergency damage control or the ground target detection. Ground target detection has to be something like some sort of a radar that detects infantry and vehicles on the ground for the pilots to see. Something like that, basically. Now, for the passenger primary, we have M230 chain gun, and for the secondary, we have Hellfire missile. Passive abilities are very interesting here. Heavy weapons improves weapons but slows handling. Improved armor improves resistance to soldiered weapons, which is now interesting. This was added later to 2042, and now if you shoot helicopters, like light helicopters actually, with your rifle, you can damage them. The damage is nothing considerable, but you can do that. And apparently this approach is also now implemented to attack helicopters as well. So soldier weapons can also damage even attack helicopters in the next Battlefield game. Ground radar, which enables the ground radar, obviously. And we have also anti-radar, which grants lock-on resistance while the helicopter is moving rapidly. Now, obviously this is OP. In my opinion, every single pilot is going to be using this, because the only way to take him down really is to play a stinger and at least hurt them, not letting them have it so easily. Now, if they do this, things are going to be very easy for them, in my opinion. Now, by moving rapidly, I don't really know what that means. Maybe there's some sort of moving faster for helicopters, and if they do that for a short period of time, you wouldn't be able to lock on them, which in my opinion, if my assumption is correct, this is going to be very OP. Don't know about that, but we'll have to wait and see. There are so many pilots out there. If you have any comment on this, do make sure to go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the server browser. Now, this is also another picture posted on the Battlefield subreddit. I don't know how legit this is. I don't have any idea, but this has also been data mined. Now, for player profile, as you can see here, we have option server browser favorites, option server browser filter, and option server browser history. Now, just by reading this, you guys as Battlefield players probably know what this is about. We're gonna have a server browser with filters, with a menu for favorites and a menu for history. That means you can put a server that you like in your favorites. You can go ahead, take a look at what servers you've played on in the history tab, and there are filters that you can basically filter out those servers that you don't want and get what you want. So basic server browser stuff. If this is legit, the server browser is making a return. In my opinion, a server browser is a must for a Battlefield game. I guess we could all agree on that, because 2042's matchmaking just proved us that this is not our thing, right? We need that server browser. We need to be able to populate servers that we want. We don't really want to be sitting there waiting for a matchmaking system, which is also corrupted, if you guys know what I'm saying, and like just sit there 10 minutes, 20 minutes for a lobby to be populated, and then we can play. That's not what we want. So a server browser is perfect and a must in a Battlefield game. But now let's go ahead and take a look at what they call a proving ground, which is again another leak on Battlefield subreddit. You guys probably remember from Battlefield 4 we had a test range, and now it's renamed as proving ground. Now this proving ground provides weapons range, a vehicle depot, airstrip, and obstacle course. So basically it's exactly the same as the test range of Battlefield 4. There are weapons you can shoot with, there are vehicles you can go on and hop on those vehicles, just play with them to get comfortable with them. We have the airstrip for all the air vehicles. We also have the obstacle course, which I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe there are targets to shoot, but it says it's a course. I don't really know. I don't really know what that means. If you guys have any idea, do make sure to comment down below. But here you've got also, quote, successfully complete the vehicle training and also complete all tutorials in the proving ground. So apparently, as you open the game for the first time, there's a tutorial in the proving ground that you should complete, and there's also a vehicle training that you should complete to be able to get to the game, probably something like that. Not sure about it, but that's all that we have for the test range for now. Now, we've gone over so many leaks now, but I have to tell you, that was not the end. We also have the leaked pictures for the patches that go on the uniforms of soldiers. Now, we have two patches here. Now, one of these two pictures, in my opinion, has to be legit because it has something to say about the Gripen. Now, as you guys probably know, based on Temporeal's data mine, we're going to have the Gripen as an air vehicle, and one of these patches is about Gripen. Now, if you take a look at the picture, we have this patch. It says Gripen, be the game changer, with the air vehicle itself in the patch. And we also have another patch for the Finnish army. It says everybody gangsta until the snow starts speaking. That's really badass, man. In my opinion, that has some sort of badass and some sort of funny theme to it. It's going to be very interesting to see these on the uniforms, especially if you can customize these things. That would be great. I'm pretty sure there will be people abusing it to some degree. There are always people doing those kind of stuff, but some sort of customization for the text on your patch is going to be impressive in my opinion. But however, even things like this are interesting. Imagine being able to put something like this on your uniform. It's gonna be sick, really. I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of these patches. This is probably a way of making money for EA. Like, if you just try to look at it from that perspective, this is one of the ways that they can basically sell stuff. So yeah, they have to make money somehow, and this is one of the ways. So that was all about the leaks that we had to cover in this video. I'm just really impressed by the amount of leaks that are coming out. Honestly, I didn't really expect the leaks to be so much. Every single time that I open Battlefield subreddit, there's just enough leaked content for a video. EA and those studios working on the game are somehow okay with this happening, because it just creates a hype and makes that hype bigger and bigger around the game. That's only my opinion. If you have anything to say about it, do make sure to go down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Thank you all guys for watching, and until next time guys, stay cool.